Hey everybody, uh, thank you so much for joining in. Just want to declare God has amazing things in store for you as well. And yes, I just want to take this time to congratulate you on the fact that you have come to the end of 2020, right? I know it was not the way we expected the year to be. There were so many things that didn't go out the way as planned, the way we thought it would be. We thought, uh, personally, I thought this would be, a game changer in a totally different way, but it didn't turn out the way I expected, and I'm sure this year didn't turn out the way you expected. Uh, but here's the thing I want to tell you. It may be a surprise to us, but it's never a surprise to God. And the reason I wanted to congratulate you on reaching the end of 2020 is because it's easy to look at all the things that are negative. It's easy to look at the fact that, oh my goodness, I didn't see my dreams come to pass. Oh my goodness, I had incurred so much of a loss. I didn't have a good time in my workplace. Things are not good in my home. Or I have so many expectations, but they didn't go as per plan. That's all true. But the reason I want to congratulate you is the fact that you're still alive. Because there were so many people who came into 2020 but did not come out of 2020. There's so many people who lost their lives this year. There were so many people who lost their loved ones this year. There were so many people who went through things that were so undescribable, terrible. But the fact that God has given you and I the breath, the strength, the energy, and the ability to move on to the next year, to still be alive at the end of 2020, that's nothing but the grace of God. The Apostle Paul said this in Corinthians, I am what I am by the grace of God. That's what I want you to understand. There may be 100 reasons why you and I can be upset, but there's one reason you can be glad, that you and I are alive. And you may say, John, why am I alive? What's so great? Because the fact that you and I are alive, we are able to glorify God through our lives. We're able to shine the light in the darkness. We're able to enhance the kingdom of God. When we walk in our purpose, we are able to make a difference in this world. So I'm telling you guys, never ever despise or discount where you are. Yes, you may not be where you wanted to be, but be glad that you're still there to make things happen. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. There are people who had so many things in mind, but they didn't see this day. They're not alive. And things are not the way it's supposed to be. But be grateful. Be thankful. When I was thinking about 2020, I just want to talk about two things. This year was really rough for all of us. May not be in the same degree as we all expect, but in my family there were those who had coronavirus. There was a season when we had questions, and it was very scary as we passed through those moments. And um, you know through it all, when I look at this season, it was a season when I've been through. There were times I've been through seasons of depression. There were times when things were really hard, and I just wanted to quit the ministry. This year was, had all of that in mind. But one thing I want to tell you, when I look back at it, when I look from the beginning in January, when I was able to conduct a JGI political Christian meeting, okay, uh, one of a very rare of its kind that God enabled me to conduct, or the time when the American Idol 2020 liked, commented, and shared my post, or when the time when my book became a number one on Amazon, or the time when I was featured on Fox, CBS, and NBC, and many other opportunities that came along with it. When I look back at it, I'm like, okay, it was a rough year. It, I'm seriously, honestly saying this to you because there were things I planned. I thought the ministry would have taken off to this level. It didn't happen in the way I planned. But there were certain things that did happen. I learned a lot through those difficult seasons. So I want you to count those blessings, count and look back at your accomplishments. What have you done? Even though this year had, was like a wilderness or a storm for the whole world, or a famine for the whole world, a pandemic for the whole world, yet many of us saw the hand of God. We saw things happen that we didn't expect. So look at those accomplishments. Look at the fact that God was faithful even when we didn't expect or see his hand at that point of time. And the last thing I want to say is, see what you have learned through 2020. you know I just wanted to tell this, that many people do not understand that everybody was focusing more on, okay, this 2020, let it get over, let me just focus on the next year. But what is your chance of understanding that 2021 could be worse than 2020? Now, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I'm just saying this. Everybody's focus is on, let 2020 get over, thinking that the minute you change your calendar in 2021, everything is going to change. No, I'm not being a person of, no, I don't have faith or something. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, don't look at that in that approach. Look at it in this way. What did 2020 teach you? What did you learn through these moments? If you were going through a season of, a loss, what did you learn through it? When you went through a season, did you learn how to trust God? Did you learn something? Did your walk with God enhance? Did your faith level increase? This year has been so much for me to learn. When I went through those hard times with the book, for example, when the publisher cheated, I learned so much, to the fact that I said, I can publish my own book next year. When I went through the season of, questions, and okay, my loved ones are in the hospital because they got diagnosed with coronavirus, and it was really hard trusting God against the odds, looking at all the news reports, and it was not easy, but it developed my walk with God. It helped me come out better than I was before. So I just want you to think about this for a minute. What did you learn in 2020? What is different about 2020 for you? And as you keep thinking, I just want to leave you with that note. And I encourage you to stay tuned, do like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out other content on my channel. And don't forget to check out my podcast and connect with me through the various social media platforms. So Parler or Instagram or Facebook, or don't forget to get my book, Unveil Your Purpose, as well. So until next time, God bless you.
We hope you were blessed by this special program by the John Giftah International Ministries, and we are looking forward to hear from you. We invite you to stay connected with us through all our services, events, YouTube, and other social media forums for regular inspirations, teachings, and further updates. You can also know more about our ministry by logging on to www.johngiftah.com. If you have been blessed by this program and would like us to continue to bless more people, we encourage you to partner with us financially. If you are led to sow into the John Giftah International Ministries, you can now transfer your funds through net banking or Google Pay. Thank you once again for staying tuned. God bless you.